We don't refer to them as homeless. We we believe they deserve a little dignity, so they are our guests in our home here, and so that's why we use that term.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Mission podcast. I'm George Webber, your host. I'm here with Scott Jones, and he is the director of the facilities director here at Brother Bryan Mission. Welcome to the show, Scott.
Thanks for having me, man.
Good. So tell me something, Scott. What is it? How did you come to work at Brother Bryan? How did you learn about it? Tell us a little bit about your story.
When God delivered me from my alcoholism, I started serving the homeless population of Birmingham, just kind of doing street ministry. And a friend of mine knew of Brother Bryan, introduced me to Brian King, and I came down here, spoke with Brian, was offered the position. Been here 12 years.
12 years.
Yes, sir.
So in your 12 years, how have you seen Brother Bryan grow in its scope and mission?
Man, so being the facilities manager here, we had one building when I started, and now we have 3 buildings. So wow. I'm over all that, over the purchasing for the buildings, the maintenance and maintaining the buildings, things like that. And so it's tripled literally, but it's been awesome to watch the growth, man. It really, really has.
Now, besides the facilities manager, you have a couple other hats here. What else do you do here?
So I am a chaplain where I meet with men. I'll help walk them through the process of being at Brother Bryan. And I'm also guest services chaplain as well, which means I work with the outside guests that come in. We have a small chapel and a lunch for the guys Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay. And so I get to work with them, walk alongside them. We've actually been blessed to have some of those men come into the program through that. So that's the intent. We want to introduce them to Brother Bryan, what we're doing here, with the intent of them coming in the program.
Okay. And so when you say guests, what exactly is that, like homeless, those that are not in program?
Correct. Okay. So we don't refer to them as homeless. We believe they deserve a little dignity, so they are our guests in our home here, and so that's why we use that term.
Okay. And so as far as men that want to come in program, maybe they show up as a guest and then eventually move into program, what would you say to those guys that are thinking about maybe doing this? What would be the message you'd send to them?
I would say definitely seek prayer first, but if you're going to do it, be devoted to it. We have guys that want to come in and try it out, and that's not really what we do. Right. We're 100% devoted to you, but you need to be 100% devoted to the Lord and to the recovery process as well. If you're not sure, this might not be the place for you, because we're not here just as bed and breakfast, but we're here allowing God to change men's lives, and that's what we want to see. That's what we pursue.
So we're really interested in transformation. We want to see transformation, not just getting guys to where they're not getting rained on, they're not cold or hot, and get food in their belly, but really to see transformation.
Absolutely. There are places that do the 3 hots in a cot. We're just not that.
We're not that place. And so what would you say to those that want to get involved in some kind of way? What's some ways they can get involved? How can those help support Brother Bryan Mission?
I always tell people, first and foremost, pray for our guys. Pray for our guys, pray for our staff, pray for our board, that we continue to pursue the Lord in all we do. And then we always need people teaching classes. Okay. So they would go through our director of ministry, Brian King, and he would put them in the right spot for them. We always need donations, so people can always do things like clothes drives, canned food drives, things like that, to help the ministry. And then we also need godly men to walk alongside our men as mentors. And so those are very important as well. And so, and of course, naturally, we need money. Yeah, funds. But just however God so leads you, that's what we want you to do.
Amen. And so we would say that seek the Lord and how you can help Brother Bryan Mission. And if whatever He reveals to you, we would say pursue that with all your heart as unto the Lord.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Scott, last kind of thought here, as far as the future of this 3rd building, what do you foresee the future of the 3rd building being?
Well, so we brought the building on with the intent of bringing the outside in, giving them a place for a shower,
Right.
to get out of the weather, access to the clothes closet where they can get a change of clothes. And so we haven't quite got there yet. We're still working out some of the wrinkles, but that's the main intent of the new building, is being able to help more people.
Exactly.
It gave us 28 additional beds upstairs, which got our numbers over 100. And so now there's 100 men that we can help. So
Awesome.
we're extremely excited about this building.
Amen. Amen. Well, guys, that's going to conclude this time at Enter the Mission. I appreciate you checking out with us. We hope you have a blessed day. God bless. See you next time.